Yo, what's up ragnarokzeroglobal players? Another video about ragnarokzeroglobal. What do you want to farm at the beginning of the server? This time we're talking about the cards. In a perspective that you either want to farm them or you want to grab them from people if they're willing to sell them for cheap. So let's get it started. First up, Taogonka card. Okay, just relax. That was a joke. First up, Caramel card. See, Caramel card goes into your weapon and it gives you 20% increased physical damage to insect monsters. And insect monsters are really only a problem in the early game. There really aren't any very strong insect monsters later on, so you don't really care about that, and many people don't even realize that they're farming insects. They don't really pay attention in the early game. So caramel cards are probably gonna be going for cheap at the beginning of the game, and just being able to do 20% increased damage with your double attacks or your bashes or whatever, magnum breaks or whatever else you're gonna be using, like card revolutions, is really gonna make a difference, especially in a very nicely affixed weapon that you will be getting, or maybe something that will hopefully roll with additional damage to insect monsters as well. So yeah, caramel card number one for sure. Next up, Bigfoot card. On the same scope, reduces damage taken from insect monsters by 30% on your shield. Very easy to get a slotted shield from pupas. And the Bigfoot card is probably gonna drop like crazy because people are gonna be farming on Bigfoots just like on caramels. Same thing, you definitely want to pick one up, even just to go farm Argiops or any other like harder level insect that actually drops something useful, right? Next up, Pupa cards. No go, no brainer, right? Probably the best in slot armor card that you can get at the early game. It's gonna last you for a very long time. Gives you 700 flat HP, no brainer. If you can snag that, I mean, people will not be selling that for cheap, but you can be like, the way I'm gonna do it is I'm gonna set up a second account to just farm pupas, so I can get 1 or 2 pupa cards every day or something like that, right? Just so I can have a bunch and sell them. Next up, second best, Rodafrog card. If you happen to get it, it's pretty cool. 50 SP is nothing to, it's nothing really to forget about. Max HP plus 400, very good. And also very easy to farm in super early levels of the game. Next up, Sohi card. Sohi card is gonna be one of those harder things to get at the beginning of the server because you gotta get there. Sohis are not that easy and there's 9 tails on the map. So it's a little bit harder to get, but Sohi card is probably the only shoes card that is worth mentioning at the very beginning of the game, and that is worth actually farming, or is viable to be farmed, really. So yeah, if you happen to get it, or happen to really be there, stay there long enough until you get a card and a couple mufflers. Very good plays, very good card. A lot of people will be wanting that. In contrary to popular opinion, this is not only used for champions to get Asura strike damage, because it gives you not flat SP, but 15% increased max SP and SP recovery rate. It's gonna be really good for a lot of classes, right? And plus there will be nothing really to put in your shoe slot. Next up, Vitata card. Vitata card is something that you will probably find by accident, but if you decide to farm it, it's probably gonna fetch you a very nice profit, especially early game, because all the mages will want a Vitata card to auto farm. And yeah, no brainer, right? Next up, Fabre card. Yeah, this might be a little bit surprising to you guys, but a lot of these casters will not always want to have a weapon with dex on it, with drops card in them, right? They want to have more HP. Fabre card is going to be great for it. It gives you like 100 flat HP on your weapon slot, which is, it's decent. A lot of mages especially, they will not have anything else to put in their weapons, so a Fabric card is a great alternative to a drops card, which, drops card is not going to be nearly as impactful on their survivability as Fabric, I think. And in that zone, the drops card is the other option to farm if you want to make a good buck off of mage classes. Next up, Willow card. Willow card is something that I try to get as soon as possible, because 80 SP on a headgear, you get the slotted headgear from Siratura Academy right off the bat at the very beginning of the game. So that's like 85, because you get the 5 SP from the Siratura hat. So that's like 85 SP just off of your headgear. That's a very massive amount of SP. That's a lot of like additional casts of your skills. No brainer, very easy to farm. You should get that. You should try and get it as soon as possible, and it's gonna fetch you a very nice premium too as well. Grove card is my next pick. I think Grove cards are great because they're an accessory card and there's really nothing else that you want to put in there. I mean, do you really want to use an accessory slot for a Taru card that's gonna give you like strength plus 2? I mean, really, its strength plus 2 is not gonna be as impactful as a Grove card is gonna be, especially if you're gonna be leaving your characters to auto hunt for days and days. If you guys don't know, growth card drops fruit mix, so dex plus free food from a small chance when defeating formless monsters. I'm gonna remind you, porings are formless. All the poring family is formless, and poring family is very, very prevalent. Like, it's prominent on the very early maps, so you're having a very nice chance of finding fruit mixes when farming formless monsters. And I think hydras are also formless, and many people will be farming hydras. They're very easy to farm. So yeah, if you see somebody like selling a growth card for very, very cheap, which they probably will be, snag one up. You're not gonna have anything better to put in your accessory on your auto farming character anyway. Hode card. Hode card is something that not necessarily just Hode card, but the Mars card as well. It's your garment card that gives you a property resistant. Hode card specifically gives you earth property resistant plus 30%. If you manage to get one of those, don't sell it, keep it, just put it in like some armor that you're not necessarily going to be using, some garment that you're not necessarily going to be using, and just in case you encounter some monsters using heavy earth spikes or something like this, keep it there. But yeah, not super crazy, but keep it there, keep one, and I think it's going to be useful. Next up, Lunatic cards. It gives you luck +1, crit +1, and perfect dodge +1. It's one of those alternative cards to drops cards if you are a mage, I think. Having the additional perfect dodge and additional luck on that. So if you have four Lunatic cards, ideally you're gonna have 2 because you're gonna be using arc ones. But yeah, Lunatic cards, very, very good, I think, alternative to a drops card. And I'm slightly inclined to say that maybe archers will be using that, like auto-attacking archers, instead of soldier skeleton cards at the very beginning. Just saying, I don't know. Thief Bug Egg is probably the last pick, because it gives you a shield card. Again, if you are a melee class, you probably don't want to use a shield that often, but if you are using a shield, you are trying to be tanky, and Thief Bug Egg definitely helps with that. If you guys don't remember, Thief Bug Egg card gives you flat 400 HP on a shield, so that's otherwise unoccupied slot, unless you're wearing Bigfoot maybe. Like, you don't want to put a Tara Frog on a leveling character, right? Unless you're farming orcs, that's about it. So yeah, Thief Bug Egg, very, very good. Easy to get, it's an egg card. You're gonna be farming sewers probably, Prontera Culverts and Prontera sewers in Ragnarokzeroglobal a lot, because I think the quests take you there first, and then it's just like a very, very good leveling spot for AFK leveling too. So yeah, that's about it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video soon, probably in a couple hours. I don't know what time I'm releasing this one. And if you guys want to look up the database, it's in the comment section below. No, it's in the description below. I'll see you guys in the next video.